Hey everyone, it's Lily, and today I'll be making some artist trading cards. What are artist trading cards? ATCs are conceptually like baseball cards or other collectible cards, and they are 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches. It's a collaborative performance, which means that you're supposed to trade these cards away with other artists, or you can give them away too. And there are various ways to trade these cards, and typically nowadays it's usually through websites, but some places do it in person. For example, the community college I went to did this too. And the cards I'm using are the Strathmore Bristol Artist Trading Cards. These cards are super affordable, and you can pick up sleeves and little frames for them too. And if you're interested, Jerry's Artorama is a good place to look for them. They have all different types. They have like Bristol board, illustration board, watercolor, acrylic paper. And I'm not sponsored by Jerry's Artorama, by the way, but that's a good art website for discounted art supplies. For these trading cards, I used, like I said earlier, the Strathmore Bristol ATCs. I used a light box to trace my drawings, Sharpie fine liners to outline, watercolors, colored pencils, and a white Sakura jelly roll pen. Yeah, but anyway, for my ATCs, I wanted to make them depicting some of my original characters, and so I chose 4 of my characters from the same universe. We've got Abel, his mother Melina, Calliope, and the Mountain Man. When choosing their names, I wanted to choose names of Greek origin because my little world I'm coming up with has a lot of ancient Greek mythology influences, and so I chose Abel, which means breath. I chose Melina, which means honey, Calliope, which is muse of music in Greek mythology, and then the Mountain Man is just the Mountain Man. Now I'll talk about my characters a little bit. So my main character is named Abel, and he is about 10 years old. Each person in this universe has like a little natural characteristic about them, and his is the sprout growing out of his head. He is a very funny character. He likes to do little practical jokes and stuff, but he also has a super big sweetheart. Kind of like Steven Universe. That's kind of how I imagine him. A little bit like Steven. His mom is Melina, and she has a flowering vine on her head, and it grows through her side braid. Her braid's like classic mom with the side braid thing going on. She's relatively young, and her significant other disappeared at sea, which is really sad. I'm gonna have to write up a whole backstory about that. But yeah, that's what I have so far. Next we have Calliope, and I chose the name Calliope because it's the name of a muse in Greek mythology. And this muse had a beautiful singing voice, and my character, though, she's very shy and she's actually mute. And so it's kind of like a little ironic joke that, you know, she was named Calliope and she doesn't like talking. She comes from a town full of mushroom people, and they're all bards and they're super musically talented, and her family is a family of singers. And so when she was born, they named her Calliope because, you know, they thought she would also be one of the singers, but she just doesn't communicate through speech. Anyway, finally we have the Mountain Man. He is a wise adventurer who in his day defended the town against the sea monster Scylla, along with many other adventures. His natural quirk is a huge volcano that is on his back, and it has its own little forest too. And the size and intricacy of the volcano relates to his great heroic deeds. Eventually, I do want to make ATCs to trade with other people, because when I drew these, I became way too attached to them. Oh my gosh, they're so cute, and they're like, you know, my first characters of this world I came up with, so I'm just not ready to part with them quite yet. But eventually in the future I want to make some more and trade with other people. I think that'd be super fun. My favorite of these four is Calliope, and I'm going to include a little poll up in the corner so you can vote for your favorite too. And I'm curious, have you guys ever heard about ATCs? Have you ever made one? Do you know of a place? Like, does your school do ATCs? And do you think they're interesting, and would you do them in the future? I think I might try to set something up. I'm thinking of doing a Patreon in the future, so I might try to set something up regarding ATCs through that, or maybe through like a Discord or something. That could be really fun. Let me know if you're interested. Leave me a comment or something. And by the way, if you're interested in these characters, I have 2 more videos where I drew illustrations of them. One of them is the first video I have on my channel, and that is of the little boy. At the time I didn't have a name for him. I didn't have a name until just today. Anyway, I have a picture of Abel and the Mountain Man, and then I also have an illustration of Abel and Calliope at a river that I did in my sketchbook a while ago, and I'll leave a couple clicky cards at the end of this video you can click on to check those out. Like always, I just want to thank you so much for watching my video this week, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great week, and I'll see you, bye!